Hi. You are watching Janie News and Knowledge. Here, you will get the latest news from around the world. Let's dive into today's top stories. Historic tribute to female aviator. The achievements of Richarda Dickey Morrow Tate, the first woman to fly around the world, are being commemorated with a blue plaque 75 years after her historic flight. Morrow Tate embarked on her journey from Cambridge Airport in 1948, marking a significant milestone in aviation history. 1. Global Muslim migration trends. A recent study reveals that Muslims make up 29% of global migrants, predominantly residing in the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia-Pacific regions. This demographic shift highlights the ongoing movement and settlement patterns of Muslim communities worldwide. 2. George Clooney on Hollywood's future. In a recent interview, George Clooney expressed concerns about the impact of major corporations like Walmart and Amazon on Hollywood. Clooney's upcoming film Wolf, co-starring Brad Pitt, is set to premiere at the Venice Film Festival before streaming on Apple TV+. 3. Ukraine's strategic advances. Ukrainian forces have made significant progress into Russian territory, with President Zelensky stating that the Kursk attack has entered its second week. This development is part of Ukraine's broader strategy to reclaim occupied regions. 4. Iranian dissidents' legal victory. Iranian rapper Toomai Salehi has been cleared of charges after his death sentence was overturned. Salehi's case has drawn international attention, highlighting issues of freedom of expression and human rights in Iran. 4. Brazil flight tragedy investigation. A 1994 plane crash is under renewed scrutiny following a recent aviation disaster in Brazil. Investigators are examining potential links between the two incidents to uncover underlying causes and prevent future tragedies. 4. Gaza ceasefire talks. High-stakes negotiations for a Gaza ceasefire are set to resume this week, with mediators from the US, Qatar, and Egypt aiming to bridge gaps between conflicting parties. The outcome of these talks could significantly impact regional stability. 5. Bangladesh court orders murder probe. A court in Bangladesh has ordered an investigation into the murder of ousted former leader Sheikh Hasina. This decision comes amid rising political tensions and calls for justice from her supporters. 4. Sudan civil war crisis. The ongoing civil war in Sudan has brought the country to a breaking point, with the UN warning of severe humanitarian consequences. North Darfur's last remaining hospital is at risk of closure, exacerbating the crisis. 4. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth coverage on Janie News and Knowledge.